Obviously, we released our retain list. It's a difficult time of the year, especially games towards the end of the season. You look at, I suppose, the ruthless side of how we can improve and how we can build on the relative success we've had this year and take that into next season. There's always going to be some changes, some for reasons that we sort of potentially look at, others for, again, ultimately looking at players' careers and how they further themselves. I think too, we obviously made offers to Tony and to Jay. Again, it looks as though their potential future lies elsewhere, which again, ultimately is their prerogative. As footballers, they're out of contract, they can choose what they want to do. The club's made them good offers. Again, it's down to them whether they accept them or not. We obviously can only go as far as we can go, and then potentially we need to look at different options. So we'll see what happens with them, but again, it looks like potentially that they will be here next season. They've both done really well for us over the couple of years they've been here. Different circumstances in terms of Jay coming in as a number two, I suppose, to start with, but biding his time and ultimately being a recognised really good goalkeeper at National League level. And if either of them or both of them get an opportunity at Football League, no one can argue that they don't deserve a chance to go and show what they can do. In terms of the players we've released, it's obviously a tough one. James has been here 4 seasons. Unbelievable ability as a footballer. Has been hampered through, again, no fault of his own at times, with injuries, through him being, I suppose, a late developer, and he's still at that point now, to be fair, but he needs, again, it would be easy for us to sort of keep hold of him and keep him with us, but for his perspective, he needs to go and, I suppose, go somewhere where potentially for him he's guaranteed to play, and hopefully he can achieve his potential, because, like I say, the ability he's got is unbelievable. He's been, like I say, a really important member of the squad. We've had massive success while he's been here. I think he's come on as a player. It's now important that he goes and kicks on. I had the conversation with him yesterday regarding that. Bondi has been great. Bondi will divide opinion in terms of our fans, in terms of what he gives, what he doesn't give. But what we've known about him for the 3 years he's been here is we know as a group exactly what we're going to get from him, and you have to accept some of the things that he can't do. He doesn't hide behind that. He knows what his strengths are. We've had really good success while he's been here. We've obviously National League North champions. We've had 2 playoff campaigns. He's won the FA Trophy for a second time. First time with us. So there has been success, but ultimately we need to, I suppose, move on and evolve as a squad, and certainly in the midfield area we've already got lots of players already contracted for next year, with hopefully Lewis being back, Crosby, Philly, Brothers, Nick Horton, who can play in those roles. So we just need, I think we need a little bit of something different to add to, like I said, what is already a good squad. From where we were at the end of last year, we probably had a surplus of players, because we knew that we always had the 3 that were cup tied, so we were probably a little bit bigger than potentially what we normally have been. What it does do is allow us to, I suppose, give us more diversity in how we want to play, and more options in how we want to play. We've already started that. Like I say, we're bringing in Scott, Duxbury and Kyle, and they'll be good additions, especially down that, like I say, left hand side. So having naturally left sided centre half is obviously a huge plus, one that we think we can improve, one that has already shown in the times we've seen him that he has an awful lot of potential, and hopefully he can grow with us. Scott has had 4 or 5 really good seasons at Stockport, played in front of big crowds week in, week out, can handle the environment of pressure games, if you like, has been successful, and we see, like I say, a lot of potential in him, and hopefully we can improve him. In terms of the others we bring in, like I say, we know where we need to improve. We continue to speak to people on a daily basis to try and get things over the line. Hopefully there'll be some more news in the coming days on those things, but it's important that going into the season we really hit the ground running. It's been a short off season for us in terms of the players that were here. The lads are back on the 25th of June. we'll have a week up in Scotland where the new lads can get integrated into what we want to do, and like I say, it's an exciting part of the season. Hopefully we can start really well, because having, I suppose, a third of your games in August, September determines a lot as to where your season's gonna pan out. So we want to start well, and ultimately the aim is to go one better than we did this season.